All right, Moose is ready to go on his first official off-lead session. So I've got him on a 50. He does work a little bit higher on the collar, and we'll see how he does on this. But the first thing we're going to do is work on going through the door politely. So I would like him to look at what I'm doing over here. Come here, buddy. Good. So that he can see the door. Oh, that's fantastic. Excellent. Okay. Good boy. Beautiful. So we've been working on that. I'm glad to see him off lead, coming through that door politely, because he was pretty pushy at the door for me. And that has been something we've really worked on. So I'm happy with that. Now, he's got to figure out that he's off lead. And I'm going to start putting my transmitter up in front so that you can see the level that I'm on. And you'll see a red light come on here that tells you that I'm pushing the button. The two buttons that I'm going to be using primarily the black button, but I also have the ability to go what's called a boost and tap that red button, and that will increase whatever level I'm on by 5 levels. So if I tap it while he's on a 50, it'll move to a 55. So first thing I want to do is actually, he's distracted enough right now that I think I can start pushing the button for him, see what we get. Let me get a little cookie out here. So I did do the basic work on this on a long line. Every dog starts on a long line. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, good job. Good. Moose. And then I take them all and go into my small fenced-in yard there. But when we get out into the big yard, then a lot of additional distractions take place. A lot more things to smell and look at, and potentially vehicles coming up. Good boy. So I'm gonna let him just wander around, and when he gets nice and distracted, I'll just start calling him off of that. It's gonna be fairly random. And I've got a cookie so that if he comes back to me, I can give him one. Good boy. Excellent. Keeping an eye on me. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Moose. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. Everything's fenced in here. He can't go anywhere. And I typically just work in this section of my yard on my initial off-lead work, and then we start working in my full fenced-in front area, and then we move out to my pasture, which is also fenced, but it's 10 acres of pasture, so it's a wide open space for him. Good boy. So not enough distraction yet to give him any official recalls here. Come on, bud. I don't want to tap him when he's looking at me. I want him to truly be distracted, not just paused. Good boy. All right, Moose. So every time he comes to me, whether I've called him or not, I'm going to give him a little cookie. I'm going to say his name, and that just reinforces that when he hears his name that he moves towards me. So now maybe we'll get a little distraction there. Yes. I'm on a 50. Moose. Yes. Good boy. All right. Good. Moose. So I didn't tap him because he made some progress towards me. It was slow, but it was deliberate. He was definitely moving towards me. So when that happens, he doesn't get any collar pressure. Oh, there we go. Got a short little break here. So he doesn't get any pressure. He gets a cookie, encouragement, and a cookie. So, excuse me, that will help him start to put 2 and 2 together. Okay. That's a boy. Good. Moose. Excellent. Good boy. All right, let's try this again. Oh, not quite finished with his business. move over here, getting a little away from him. I'm moving towards the fence line so that, because a lot of dogs when they get on the fence line will be distracting. Lots of good smells there with my dogs wandering along there and leaving their information for him. Okay, come on, you got to be done now. Yeah, good. Okay, good. All right, back to work. Good boy. All right, good job. Moose, good boy. Moose. All right. Hey, you're perfect. Good boy. So far, so good. So I need to get some video of him getting a little bit of pressure here so that you can see what he's doing. But so far, he's being 100% responsive. So let's see if we get something here. Moose. Oh my gosh. Good boy. Excellent. Good boy. All right. So what you can see is that he's keeping a pretty close eye on me, which is great. That's what we're actually looking for, is that he's connected. Come on, bud. Come on. Just trying to encourage him to come this way without actually calling him. Moose! Yes, good boy, good boy. All right, good job. Sit. Yes, good boy. Okay. All right, keep trying to get a little something for you here. He's really tuned in, isn't he? I stop walking, he turns around and looks at me. So I'm gonna walk over here. Good. Moose. Yes, good boy. All right, good boy. Okay, here we go. So I want him to come straight back to me. Moose, pressure there. Yeah, good boy. That a boy, good. Excellent, good boy. Good. So when I call him, he needs to come straight back to me. So he made a little left turn there, and that's when I got the opportunity, and you can see that it doesn't blow him up. You want just enough that he notices. Good boy. Good boy. All right, come on, buddy. Moose. Yes, good boy. Good job. All right, great session so far. So what I'm going to start doing now is adding in distractions that I can control, bringing him out with other dogs, and continuing to do this work with him and just getting him to where he just drops everything and comes running when he hears his name. So I'm going to turn my camera off. He is doing super. Very pleased with him. And he's absolutely on track.